One of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
Yeah, here we go.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll get this across midfield. He's brought down following a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Yeah!
Play fake. Prescott. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
In motion, Lamb. On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to be 4th down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll run with Dowdle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this
You have Fergie wide open in the end zone. Oh, how though? I know he was open.
Nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He's got it at the 3. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be 1st down, though. 1st and goal at the 2.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll go down, back at the 4. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back to Arlington in a moment. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Dak to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Yeah.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
26.
On play action, here's Dak. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now it's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Shotgun now for Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to have the Chargers first down, as this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A run on first and goal. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Second and goal. Herbert to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
From the 2-yard line yet again, what can they do on third and goal? And he will take this one across into the end zone. Justin Herbert, touchdown LA.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Cavante Turpin on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Pistol now for Prescott. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And that is incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, 1 touchdown apiece for our 2 teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Here's Ladd McConkey to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A run with Dobbins. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get forward for a couple. Malik Hooker there on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw, it's Herbert. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return is McConkey. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now, Herbert. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard. Here's Dobbins. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. Throwing, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Herbert. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Will Dissly. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And the Chargers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Dowdle. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Cowboys.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
First and 10 now from the 36. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Play action now. Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think, if you fail on that 4th down, you give the ball to your opponent, and all they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But this coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not playing for overtime. He's saying, I got the ball late in the 4th quarter. I'm putting the trust in my offense to not only extend this drive, but to go out and try to win this game.
Two minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down, goal to go.
Yeah! Here we go! I take.
In motion, Lamb.
Hey, kill! 47, 26.
They'll stick to the ground. Good blocking, and he's in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return is McConkey. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Now Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Herbert to the air again. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Herbert to the air again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That's hauled in at the 2. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
Taylor tight. Go.
Now Herbert again. He'll swing that out wide, and he'll get in. An incredible, gutsy call. Pays off. They've taken the lead by 1. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Short kick taken at the 17. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert down to an 8. And that should wrap this one up. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.